Why you're sitting on that side and I'm on this side, I don't know.
I don't understand that.
Because the camera turns on that side.
And we both know I don't know how to turn it off.
Never knows what
I
to
always
do.
screw it up just before we start. But we're going to do a tag that we kind of think we've done already, but we're going to do it again. Oh, somebody's trying to text me.
I don't think this is right because your top of your head's cut off.
We'll fix it.
Well,
I gotta see who that is because it might be something important.
so you leave me here. It's my show. Well, it started off as my show, didn't it? She came into the picture, and now it's our show.
It used to just
be me,
Denise's.
and then
But I have to keep her on track because otherwise
it's not working. You better find some other system because it's not working.
Well, Kim did send us the information, so maybe on Saturday, if you're not too busy, you can teach me.
I'm busy on Saturday.
She's
so
always busy.
I'm going to my sewing. Can't help you. No, this is not. They can wait.
Well, no, this is about my friend, about her cancer.
Okay, no, now I'm feeling bad.
Yes, you should. It's a low-grade cancerous tumor on the bladder wall, but he got all of it. But there's an 80% chance it'll return. That's the bad thing about cancer. I have to answer her. Talks amongst yourselves.
Well, anyway, she has this tag. Who gave us this tag?
Heather, Weight Watchers with Heather.
And I believe we've already done it. Because these questions look so similar to something we've already done. So if you've already watched it before and now you're going to hear it again, you're going to think, well, maybe the answers have changed because, I don't know. But I know that we did this.
I know we did too, but...
Well, then why don't we talk about something? I'm not going to go over the same thing. That's boring to the people we've already talked about.
True. We don't want to bore you.
So we're not going to do the tag after all.
Okay,
What's your name again?
Weight Watchers with Heather.
Check our previous videos to see if we've already done this video. Honestly.
Most of them, yeah. Just a couple of them we didn't answer, but...
I think everything on here I remember.
Yeah.
So we can talk about something else. I got my hair cut. And I can't say I don't like it, but when I first get it cut, it has to tame down a bit.
If you really want to know how good her haircut is, look at Denise's very first vlog, and the title of it is
told me this today.
My Very First Vlog. I couldn't help myself. I had to send it to her, and not because I wanted her to lose weight. I was just looking at old videos, and I saw that one, and her hair.
Don't lie. That's why you did it. You went to that first vlog.
No, I didn't. I went to
me.
my first vlog because I needed some inspiration.
Okay, because...
And then while I was there, I thought, well,
I
let's
didn't
look at
read her
Denise's.
email yet, but I bet you any part of that is going to say,
It's not going to say...
remember why you started?
It's not going to say anything that. All it was, and I'll tell you because you're going to see it anyhow, is I just said, wow, look at that hair.
Oh.
And then I had a cat going, because it looked that bad. It did, it looked bad.
You know why? Because I don't really care.
Oh no, and it really...
And she should know this by now.
I really did look like I don't really care.
And I don't really care. As long as it's not... When it gets to be in my eyes, then I care. Because then it's affecting me in some way.
Wish it was in your eyes.
Well, then I probably got my hair cut right after that.
I don't think so.
I believe, well...
We'll have to check.
I do put it off because I'm cheap. Not frugal. Cheap.
I'm frugal.
So I'll put off getting my hair cut for the longest time. Now I'm trying to see if I can go gray like this, really nice.
Which I don't think is really nice, but I think at this point, if I was to dye my hair, it'd be like a shock.
People would be shocked, yes. I'm trying to do that, and it's so far, I don't think it's happening. Although there's gray up there.
I don't know what she's looking at because all I see is gray.
But I see, look at me next to you. This is white.
But mine is white and yours is gray.
No, it's not gray.
Well, I think it's because you're a redhead, basically. And I think that you kind of turned that color. Although Michael was an orange head. He wasn't even a redhead. He was an orange head.
No, his hair is
And his hair is white. It's like mine.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I think it's not happening.
But mine is two-tone, which I don't really like.
Well, I do like that it's two-tone. Mine will probably be three-tone because that's basically what it is right now, but so far it's not happening. So it looks bad, and it doesn't look this, and it doesn't look dyed. I was kind of hoping to get to that quicker, but...
Well, look how long it took me to get to this, though, really.
Didn't seem like long. When did you stop?
Once I
really
stopped,
did go quick.
Well,
and
everybody
then our
kept calling
sister
me...
Mary,
Oh,
same thing.
Yeah. Well, they used to call me Pepe Le Pew because
Yeah.
I would just get that big streak down the middle.
But now I kind of want, and I'm hoping that I can endure to get to that because I don't want to diet.
She's going to have to diet because her husband's younger. She's got a young man.
3 years younger than me.
And so he's not
He
going to
doesn't care.
Yeah,
Well, he
says
used to
that.
care. No, he used to say, he'd point to my hair and to remind me because, see, I don't think of it. And then I would go either get it cut or get it dyed and cut, but not buy at the shop because I won't pay those prices. I was checking out, and I paid for mine, which was $37 total.
For
Which
your haircut?
and tip.
Oh, well, see, that it was only $3 less than my 40 that I was bitching about. Oh, I'm sorry, complaining about.
That's what I told you. But that's with my tip.
Oh,
But anyway, and the lady next to me, who I knew too, because she was there chit-chatting with me, and she had her hair cut, dyed, and blown out. $158 was just the services. So she was going to have to put a tip on top of that, which would be, what, another $30? So it's going to be like a $200 item for her. See, I can't be doing that.
I can't be doing that.
I just can't. I never will.
Oh, and Denise quoted a movie line.
What?
Chit-chatting.
Chit-chat
Chit-chatting with the pilot.
Oh, yeah, chit-chatting with the pilot. I don't think it was a movie line. It was actually a TV show. And it was with there was a black family. And yeah, it was chit-chatting with the pilot. Yes, it was. It was a TV show, not a movie.
I thought it was from Airplane.
No. I can't remember the name of it. If anybody of you remember the name of it, it was a black family, and I can't think of who it was. It was not a movie. But anyway.
My favorite movie
'Cause it was
line,
on TV.
one of my very favorite movie lines is in Steel Magnolias, and says, if you have anything bad to say about someone, you come sit right next to me.
Which is terrible, but a true statement. Because we do.
But it's Lent. We shouldn't be saying things like that.
Well, we're just speaking the truth.
That's true.
Because, you know, if you sit somebody who's boring and nice, I'd rather be sitting by somebody. You think I'm boring and nice?
Boring.
Oh, that's nice. So nice
See?
of you.
Nice.
So
You called me nice.
So nice of you.
Oh, you're fine.
Anyway, so what else?
What else?
I was at the doctor's office for Kylie. It wasn't for me. And it's a 4:15 appointment. And I know this, when I go in, it's never going to be at 4:15. I didn't leave out of there until 5:30. An hour and 15 minutes later. And the appointment itself is literally, if it's 5 minutes, 10 max. 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
So he didn't even get into the office. I was at 4:15. Well, she was at 4:15. People's first appointment was 4 o'clock. There was 3 people ahead of us. So we were the 4th person on the sign-in sheet. And he didn't get there until 4:45.
Okay, wait a minute. Back the truck up. Is this where I'm bringing Kylie to the doctor?
No, it's a different. This is a different place. They come on.
She says in and out, in and out. Not
That's a different one. This is her neurologist.
Oh, okay.
And he doesn't even get there for 45 minutes after the first scheduled appointment. So of course then you know you're going to be behind. You know, and then he has to. It's just.
Yeah, my biggest complaint is like when they double book. You know, like they'll put 2 at 1 o'clock, 2 at 1:15.
Their time is more important than yours. Is how
That just annoys me.
And it's every time, and you just know it, and I just can't stand it. So I try to get the first appointment, even knowing then I'm going to wait 45 minutes. But we couldn't because next time we have the first appointment. Know. We'll see. I don't believe it. But anyway.
Last night I didn't go to bed till 3:30 in the morning. It's just that I couldn't. You know, Jim's working nights this week, and that doesn't really bother me ever because he goes away on trips and I'm alone. And there was a time I would have never been alone, but it doesn't bother me anymore. I really would never have been alone. I would.
She
call
was
Denise.
dropped off at our house.
Yes, in the morning when he went to
He
work.
would go to work and he'd drop him off at our house, you know, my mom and dad's house. And anyway, and then he'd come pick her back up, eat dinner at our house.
We'd eat dinner there first.
She wasn't cooking dinner
I was
either.
cooking dinner.
And with their child.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
And then they would go home. And
then
that
we'd
would be
go
the
home.
next day, be the same
It would be
thing.
the same thing. That was just, well, I stayed home on the weekends. No, I didn't. I came on Sundays because we had Sundays dinners. But I took that over. We do Friday dinners now.
But anyway.
So anyway, I didn't
thought
go.
that was the same person.
No, you would never. You would if you
These
would
are
have
two
known me.
separate people. Like,
And I would call
literally.
people. I really, literally thought I was dying every day of my life.
She'd call me all the time.
I'd
At
call her all
work.
the time. I'd say something's popping in my head. I'm having a stroke, or I don't feel right. Now I kind of just know it's just if I've eaten
Think I got
badly or something.
carbon monoxide
Head poisoning. My heart's skipping a beat. My heart
having a heart
flipped-
attack.
Yeah, I'm having a heart attack. My heart turned over. It's not right in my chest anymore. It's completely
And
turned
she would be
around.
dead serious.
And I
when
would
she
be.
would be calling.
And
And
the
I was
one-
a very good sister
She
because
was
I
excellent.
would not even joke about it at all
No,
because
she
I
wouldn't.
knew that
She
you were
really
having
wouldn't.
panic attacks.
And then I would also, like if I got a sore throat and I've looked in the mirror and I saw a little white pus package, you know, like if you had and I'd call her up and say, I have tumors in my throat. And she'd have to come because I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Exactly.
And then I would hyperventilate and I would get to that point where I couldn't really breathe, really couldn't breathe. And I would never leave my house. I never went anywhere by myself.
And see, I was the opposite. Before I was robbed at that store, I was like, woo-hoo-hoo. I went everywhere. I went bad places, really bad. We lived in Detroit.
Yeah.
And I would go with my friends and we would go, and I never had a care in the world. And I drove a beat up old Pinto down really bad area where bums and people of the night were standing. And I'd go right past them in my little clunker. I never had a problem until that day. And that was a change of me. So I flipped the opposite way. And now I'm a Chicken Little, and I'm still a Chicken Little. That's 37 years ago.
I'm not a Chicken Little, and I'll go. I don't drive far. I think, this is going to be far for me when I drive Kylie, because I think it's, what, a 25-minute drive? You think?
Yeah, it's about 30-minute drive.
Yeah, so my limit is like 30. Well, when I went to work, it was a 30-minute drive.
It's a straight shot. You'll be fine.
But I just, I can get in
I'm going to be taking a class, a quilting. That's far more important.
It's far more important. I can get in my car like at 8 o'clock in the morning and drive all day, all around the place, and I could probably lapse about 200 miles in a day as long as I was within my comfortable 20-minute radius. But to know that I had to get in the car and drive for 200 miles, I couldn't do.
See, that part doesn't really bother me, other than I don't like to drive at night.
And I
if it's during the day, I could drive hours and hours. And I could be in the car by myself driving hours and hours. But now, yeah, no. Depending on where I'm going to go. I would never go down to Detroit. I don't even like to go to Detroit, like if you're in a group of people.
So anyway, I went to bed.
The murder capital of the... Is it the murder capital?
No, we're not anymore.
Oh, we're not.
We're not. Maybe second.
We'd have to be second. Scary.
They are getting better.
Not funny, but really.
And it's just, and I really miss living in Detroit. I really do. I mean, because it was like there was stuff that was close and stuff like that. But
close.
I don't know, whatever. But anyway, so I went to bed at 3:30, and my plan was I was going to sleep. Doesn't matter what time I'm going to get up. I just was not going to worry. And then they called about my glasses at 8:15. Woke me up. And so I made a decision at that time because they asked me if I wanted to put some anti-reflective on my new glasses, and I said, how much? And they said $150. And I said, oh no, that's too much. I don't want it. I'll just live with what I have. So then I went back, hung up the phone, and I tossed and turned for the next half hour thinking, you know what? It's just being cheap. It's not even being frugal, it's being cheap. It's your eyes. These, even though I don't see really well out of these, I don't have the glare like I have on those other ones. She likes these better. And I can't read out of them at all. I have a hard time seeing out of them, but it's better than nothing. And oh, by the way, your Mr. Clean or whatever thing did get the markings off my glasses.
Oh, did you?
Whatever it was. Because
Smart.
they put some markings on my glasses and I forgot to wipe them off. And then when I went back, they were like permanent marker and we had a hard time. And then it was one of those cleaning.
That was a white eraser, Mr. Clean.
Oh, Mr. Clean eraser. Yeah, and it worked really good.
That'll be our product review. If you want to try to get
We're not getting paid for that product review.
No, but if you want to try to get something out of something, that works.
That's excellent. It really is. So anyway, I got up and I called it back and I decided to get it. So it'll just add a couple days on to whatever, to getting them back. So
you'll be happy that you spent
I'll be happy I did, I guess. Because I figured I got to keep these till December.
You blow $150 in a month easy.
Just on my sister. I blow that just on my sister.
Maybe on your grandkids, but yeah, you just, if you thought about it, they tell you to write everything down, boy, I don't want it, because
if I wrote everything down,
I'd be like, whoa, and then Gary would see it. That would not be good.
No, it wouldn't. But it's not even cheap nowadays even to get, just for my breakfast stuff, it's like $20 just for like 3 or 4 days worth of food, and it's just, I'm high end.
You are.
I am. I should
I'm
get
pretty
the frozen.
cheap. I eat Cheerios and banana.
I should get like the frozen berries, but I pay for the fresh ones, which I know are shipped around. I'll be glad when it's summer.
I guess you're just worth it.
I am worth it.
I think about when I go to the store, and I'm very grateful that I don't have to. I have had in my past where I've had to, so I know how that feels. But like, I go get what I want to get. I don't worry about getting no name brands and whatnot.
Right.
And so when Gary goes, it bothers I was going to say the crap out of me, but because he'll be like, well, why don't we go with this? No, this is the brand I get. Let me just get in and out. Because he used to be, I don't know if I ever told you, he was a manager at
Farmer Jack's.
Farmer Jack, but I mean, probably don't even know it was local to us. But anyway.
Grocery store.
For many years. So he was used to being in a grocery store. Not now, I do all the shopping, but anyway. But I don't like it when I have to, I used to know that feeling. So it's a nice feeling to be able to eat what you want. But I don't eat steaks and all that kind of stuff. We eat pretty normally cheap, We don't eat high-end.
No, the red meat, I do eat high-end. Well, the roast...
Bananas, that's the only thing I really, in fruit at this time of year that I buy.
Oh, no, the raspberries and the blackberries.
And tomatoes. I can't live without tomatoes.
See, I eat the tomatoes too, but they don't taste as well.
Oh, they're not as good, no. But I mean, I will buy them because... But
even like my berries and that. The strawberries, I just eat them because I'm like addicted to them now because they really don't have the summer flavor. Even though I know it's in season wherever they're coming from, but It's just,
I'm gonna grow strawberries. I'm gonna have a little garden.
she says that she's going to do a lot of things.
No, I am gonna do that. I know for sure I am. I don't have a doubt. Some things I
How
want.
many of your tomatoes did you actually eat?
All of them.
Did you really?
Honestly, all of them.
How many? All 3 of them?
No, they did pretty good. That's why I'm thinking, woohoo, I finally did something.
I did
and
really well with
I
my
only had 2
tomatoes.
plants because I thought I'm not going to go hog wild crazy and then not do it because I've done that on other things.
Yes.
So I thought last year I just got the 2 plants and we eat them because my family loves tomato and I have salad every day, so it's not like I did eat them.
I had 2 tomato plants, and then the one, Sophia had her birthday party, and so somebody was spraying the sunscreen on their kid right by the bush, and oh my gosh, it was like a cloud. And I know they put pesticides on it, but this was even worse than a pesticide because,
That poor child is what I thought.
you know, it's just, there was no way that sun was going to hit any of that skin, I'll tell you. But, so the tomatoes just never took off after that.
Mine were good.
My other ones were good,
Yeah.
the ones that weren't in the line.
I don't know
of
what I'm going to have
sunscreen.
strawberries and I'm going to have tomato plants and I don't know what else.
Christy does strawberries.
I know, that's what I'm going to do.
She did broccoli. I think I'm going to do cucumbers too.
I don't eat cucumbers.
I like cucumbers.
Broccoli would be nice.
Broccoli's hard. I tried growing that one year.
Well, I'll give it a whirl. What did I get? Packet of seeds, whatever. I'll try it. I'm going to do a raised bed garden, so. I
Oh,
got
like
plans.
Denise next door?
Mine will be a little taller than that, but yes. And a little bit, I'm going to have a U-shaped one. I got Jimmy, her son.
He's a carpenter.
He's going to help me.
He doesn't know it yet.
No, I did. I already talked
did
to
you
him.
talk
Yes,
to
and
him?
he's thrilled with it because he likes that idea.
And I'm waiting for my son.
He used to live, in the country,
Yeah.
and he likes the whole idea of that. So see, I fed into something he liked. Well, he likes carpentry anyway too.
And I'm waiting for my son Dan to become a professional golfer so he can put
You'd
me in the
think he
lifestyle
was.
that I would be
He
accustomed to.
golfs like all the time.
He's golfed all winter.
He's not stopped.
No.
Like from last
As
year,
he
just
says,
carried
I have a
over.
heater in my little cart. So he's warm when he's driving around in the cart, but he can't be,
Well, must be a good life.
it must be. I don't know.
You can do what you're happy with, like me sewing.
And I'm going to learn how to do the videos.
She says.
If it's not too hard. It's
It's not hard.
Well,
it's just annoying.
Well,
I
Kim
guess,
showed me.
another thing.
Kim
It's
showed
not
me.
a fun thing for me. So if it's your passion and something you really like, it's not a hard thing. I'm not ever trying to tell you it's hard. It's time consuming, but the uploading part. But I know she can do it, but we're on 2 different systems, so I'm not gonna be able to help her learning. Like I have iMovie, she will not have that. So how you gonna make that known?
But Kim gave me a site, and the guy said for the Mac or the thing that the comparable things
Oh, okay. Well then
for the
there you
PC
go.
or the iMac.
You can do a
comparable.
test one, and then we'll let you know when she's she's put it to fruition.
You'll know. It'll be going.
And copy, and then starting, and then
Okay, let's go. Stop. And I'll say that was the effect I was going for, because you know I'm never wrong.
Oh no, heavens!
But
no.
no, it looks like fun. I did do
Well,
that.
that could be a great hobby. A lot of people love that. See, to me, not so much.
Well, it was when you started.
No, I never liked it. Did you ever hear me say I like doing it? No.
You like doing the videos.
Making the videos, doing all that editing, putting it in iMovie, uploading it, never like that.
See, I don't think I'd vlog my life because I think my life would be kind of boring. I don't know. It's
Well,
just
I
like,
don't vlog all the time. I did before.
yeah, you used to vlog every day.
I did that for the first week. She keeps telling me I did it all the time. I did it for the first week because I wanted to get over the thought of doing videos because I knew I would not like the way I
It
sounded.
seems like we did it a lot.
No, and then I would do one every now and then if I had a busy day, and I thought, oh, that'll be fun for you to see. I mean, I did do one every now and then, but I only did the first week all the time.
And see, I never understand the grocery hauls, although I watch all the grocery hauls, so that
Those
makes
are
no
very
sense.
popular.
I know they're very popular, but
That's
I mean,
what you need to do, and then we'll get more viewers, and then we'll get more
yeah,
subscribers.
but if you saw, yeah, I just, we keep going up and down and up and down. I don't understand why. You keep offending people.
I have to point out all the time things she says. I know I haven't offended anybody because I think I keep myself in check. Not that I don't think things that are bad. Oh, look what time it is.
Oh, I don't have that kind of edit button. What kind of time is it?
Oh, you got, oh, that's right, your glass. 1928.
Oh, I can see it from way back here.
1930.
1930, 31.
Okay, well, anyway, so you need to
like us, subscribe,
comment, and share.
Do you want them to share?
Well, yes.
Okay, and share.
Well, yeah, that's how we're going to get more people. I was trying to tell her, and I have to really hurry because it's going to come time. I don't like it on my personal Facebook page, things from this channel, because I talk about my weight and everything. But anyway, see you later.